Hello everybody, the Big Debro here for episode number 7 of my FIFA 13 career mode series. In this episode we will play Aston Villa twice. Once in the Capital One Cup, which is on the screen now, and once in the league. They're actually first in the league at the moment, so we're in the words of Will Miller, playing the English League champions, which is obviously not true. As you can tell, we've kicked off. I wanted to play. That was in the next game. I actually wanted to play very attackingly as we were away from home, and it put a bit of a scare on the defence. And as you can see there, from kick-off, Redmond just misses past the post. I tried to finesse it around him, but Lucas Piazon hasn't got much pace. But I tried to cross it in, and Redmond gets a header, but just misses. I'm trying to use Redmond a lot, because I see him as a great prospect at right wing. For the resulting corner is pretty weak, and Ward Pros, who started his first game of the season, ends up missing the shot. Then we end up getting another corner, and again, even though it's a chance, it's still pretty weak. But Yoshida, another player, gets injured. Fortunately, he's a centre back that I was rotating in for this game. He's still a pretty strong centre back, but I'd rather use Congolo and Jose. Oh, cause I can picture his face, but not his name. I'll probably remember later on. But Hoofield came on, and half time comes and goes, and then the second half, nothing much happened, and quite surprisingly, I didn't know this, it actually goes into extra time. I thought it went to a replay, and not straight from kick-off, but pretty early on, we actually do get a goal from one of our substitutes, Tim Payne, one of the free transfers that I've got, ends up converting he finished it so well, and I enjoyed the way that he did it. But I have to agree that even though we got a yellow card earlier on, Jordan Henderson was a great signing, and he's been. I actually had him as captain for this game. He passed it around so well, and I've got Melander at defensive mid in this formation. I probably end up playing Schneiderlin there because he's a defensive mid. As you can see there, Tim Payne putting away, great finish. I'll probably end up starting playing Henderson and Melander, two centre mids, with Schneiderlin defensive mid. As I can see that being a lot more, getting a lot more chances. And full time comes around. We've beaten Aston Villa at home. It wasn't too much of a hard game. It was quite easy for us to play. As you can see there, I actually had to change the formation because Tim Payne wasn't really... bit of a voice crack there. Tim Payne wasn't really working on his own up front. And we go straight into the next game. This time it's at St Mary's, so we're at home. I decided to change the kit for them because it was quite confusing having both red, which is what FIFA actually wants you to play. But we end up getting a few chances, and Tim Payne, who gets his first start of the season, scores in the 19th minute, which again was a cracking finish. I might start starting him, since we've got, I wouldn't say injury crisis, but we have quite a few injuries in our rankings, and I actually played Sinclair at striker. Started Sinclair at striker, but it didn't really work as well. I did try to send him out on loan, but no one came in for him. I have actually got a depleted squad after doing that. I wasn't really clever, and I don't have many. If I wanted to play a weakened squad, there'll have to be a lot of quite a few starters in the lineup. But half time comes around, and again I actually tried to play very tried to pass it around a bit in this game, which came off pretty well. But as soon as I started playing better, I decided to go a lot more attacking. which put a strain on the defence, and as you can see, they do well later on. They do end up scoring, but I pass it to Nathan Redmond on the wing, and he just goes on a run. I try an early cross, and Lucas Piazon puts it away perfectly. Great volley. I was celebrating at the TV. We had chances, but they weren't strong chances to convert. So I was glad that was strong enough to convert. But as I said before, we do end up conceding. It was one of their first attacks of the game. We were playing so much better than them. But Darren Bent, poacher he is, gets the rebound goal. But fortunately, this is how it ends. How the 2 games of this episode end. And I will go on to check where we are in the league. We're pretty high up, even though it's only been 4 or 5 games. We're actually 5th in the league, which you'll see later on. Which I was pretty surprised at. We're above Arsenal. I've forgotten who else we're above. But if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you later on. I'm out. Cheers.